a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back, and of course, thanks for staying with us here on Tobago Updates Television. Remember, you can share the live, and you can also view us on 102 on Amplia. That's station 102 on Amplia. And thank you so much for staying with us. This time we are chatting with a member of the T.T.P.S, in fact, Superintendent, Mr. Rohdill Kirk. Sorry for that one. Good morning to you, sir, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Marcus, and good morning to the Tobago public, those tuning in from whether locally or internationally.
Fantastic. Policing in Tobago. I mean, can you care to provide an update of what would have transpired over the weekend? You know that we have Commonwealth Games happening in Tobago. I know you guys are very busy. Care to share? I mean, good news. I may not want to share any bad.
What I can see so far is that the weekend has been an incident-free weekend. So even except that we had a house on fire, and the 1 and 2 usual, but nothing to be alarmed about. What we have noticed is that we have a lot of activities in our space. The calendars of events has increased significantly over the past years, as we noticed. And now that we have the Commonwealth Youth Games, we have been proactive, and this is why you would see our counterparts from Trinidad within the space. It's just to ensure that we maintain that level of safety and security to our delegates and to our citizens and persons who are here to participate in the Commonwealth Youth Games, etc. So I'm just urging the public, don't be too alarmed by seeing the police officers here. It's nothing new. They have been here throughout the Easter. They have been here throughout the Plymouth Juve. And this is how we always do it. So it's nothing new within this space.
Yeah. And right? is it the case that in Tobago we are kind of probably undermanned in that sense, the T.T.P.S?
Well, not to say that we are undermanned, but with all organizations there would be challenges.
Right.
And we try to mitigate those challenges whenever they arise. And as I mentioned before, because of what we see now with the increased activities within the space, we have so many other things that we have to do, not just take care of whatever the activities are, but we have to maintain our responsibility with providing safety and security for the island of Tobago. And if we have all our officers engaged in just a few particular things, and that may take away, from our normal duties in terms of keeping Tobago safe. So what we do from time to time is call on our colleagues from Trinidad to come up to provide that level of assistance for us, and which they so willingly do.
That's fantastic. And in terms of the Commonwealth Youth Games, in what capacity the T.T.P.S will be serving? I mean, the island of Tobago and Trinidad as well.
Right. So if you would see, our motorcycles are busy up and down, escorting from point A to B. There is one, even at the venues where the activities taking place, you will see some of our police officers, both in police uniform and civilian wear. This is to ensure, safety, as we say, because we don't want any unfortunate situation to occur while these delegates are here within our island. So these are the roles that we play in terms of providing that level of security and comfort for the persons who are engaged in these activities.
Yeah. And as mentioned earlier, in terms of the July-August vacation, it's customary that you have the officers in Trinidad support the officers in Tobago. I mean, what are some of the reports you get around these times?
Well, the thing about it, where school is out, and where you have a lot of, as we refer to it as the summer activities, there are persons who will come in the space, whether it be visitors or persons coming to do, or commit crimes, etc. You'll find that on an increased level. So we have to be proactive in our approach. Time and time again, you hear people cry out to say, okay, the police need to do more, So what we are trying to do is make sure that we have it under control so that we don't have to. And when you look at Tobago's uniqueness, whereas our counterparts in Trinidad, if you are in Western Division and you need support, you could make a call and everybody arrive all at once. But in Tobago, we are separated by waters. So hence the reason why you will see, It may take some time, and this is why we need to put it in place before we need to call upon them. So, so this is that's all you are seeing within the space, is to keep that level of a level of safety, security, confidence in the law enforcement operation. So this is what you are seeing now taking place.
Yeah, fantastic. I know that in my time there used to be this community police initiative. I mean, what are some of the steps you guys have taken? I mean, just to ensure that the public has the trust in the police service in the communities.
Well, what you will see occurring and has occurred within the recent past, we have reached out to the communities throughout Tobago by way of our what we call our station councils and our stakeholder meetings. We recently had one in Charlottesville a couple of weeks ago, and it was well received. This is how we are partnering with the public, because as you would know, Marcus, the public is our key stakeholder. We are charged with the responsibility of serving and protecting, and we can't do this alone. No police service or police force anywhere in any part of the world can't operate in a silo. Yeah. So part of our initiative is stakeholder engagement, and we are greatly assisted by the community police unit, who are the ones on the ground would reach out to the key stakeholders within the communities, so that we could engage in these meetings to address community issues, and see how we could be of better service to our community.
Yeah, and many times persons would say they come to the police station to make a report, or they may call, and there isn't a vehicle available. I mean, is that a situation you guys are concerned about, that the members of the public, there isn't a trust in the police service to make reports of a particular nature, because some people say they can't trust the officers. How would you respond to the public's trust in the police officer to do their duties as police officers?
Well, the thing about it, I don't have that. You might hear the one-off incidents in Tobago, but we do get that very often. And what I could assure the public, there are so many mechanisms in which they can engage in terms of dealing with situations where they feel or felt that they were not satisfied with the level of service provided by the police. Many persons even know my number, and they will come personally to my office, if there is an issue, and we will work to resolve it. So I want to urge the public that gone are the days when police officers should tell people that they have no vehicle or they have no thing to respond, because we have 6 police stations within the Tobago space. We have many sections. We have many different units that could respond. So even service station may not be in a position to, there are places or mechanism in place where they could reach out to. So gone are the days when that's supposed to happen. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but I'm saying gone are the days when it's supposed to happen. And if any member of the public is treated that way, I think they know where the superintendent and senior superintendent offices are, and they could make the trek there, or give us a call, and we could deal with the situation.
Yeah, and tell me about recruitment. When last have you guys done a recruitment call? Because recently I saw prisons doing a recruitment, and I was oversubscribed. The police service intend to do such a drive anytime soon?
Well, in terms of the wider police service, I can't speak to that. I will have to communicate with our recruitment office to see where that is concerned. But I know recently, as recent as about 3-4 months ago, there was a recruitment drive in the Tobago space to actually recruit officers to fit the Tobago space. We had over about 700 and so close applicants. I think that would boil down to a couple hundred now. And very soon you should see persons who actually participated in that event. You will see them, going into the academy to receive their training, to come back out, and which will be in the Tobago space, in terms of boosting the human resource capacity within the Tobago space.
And as we wrap, with the Commonwealth Games and all that's happening in Tobago during this July-August vacation, before you go, what would you want to tell the members of the public?
Well, I want to tell the members of the public, don't be too alarmed with the presence of the police from Trinidad here. It is not something that is unusual. We are only here to lend a greater level of service to the members of the public. I know there is big hype and concern about the licensing officers being on the ground. Again, they are there to do their jobs. we are also here doing our jobs as we have always done. And at the end of the day, I know even Selvio may suffer a minor inconvenience. It is all for the greater good. It's to keep criminals out of your space. And I don't know, Marcus, you could see recently that we had a lot of firearm-related offenses within the Tobago space. And these firearms are actually, they are in the hands of persons who actually traverse our roadways. So when you see the police out there and the presence of the police, it's just to ensure a greater level of safety and security for you. So don't be too alarmed. Rest assured that we are only there to provide that level of safety and security.
Yeah, and as you mentioned about firearms, there's a deep concern. Firearms are coming in illegally at different ports of entries into Tobago. Some may say on even to the fast ferry. You're concerned about those kind of conspiracies thrown out there by members of the public, because where are the guns coming from?
The thing about it, we don't produce guns in Trinidad.
Very much so.
So they have to come from somewhere to reach our shores. Yes, we always collaborate with our counterparts in the defense force to assist us in terms of preventing the defense force and the customs, etc., and preventing these firearms from entering our shores. However, when they are here, we have to make every concerted effort in terms of ridding the streets of them. But I know there are plans afoot to put certain things in place, etc., like the scanners, etc., on the port. Those would assist greatly in terms of us, improving our detection of firearms coming through. But until then, the police are working relentlessly in trying to rid the streets of illegal firearms and ammunition.
Yeah, and me being a citizen of this country, and of course, living here in Tobago, I must commend the T.T.P.S for the work that you guys have been doing. I know it's an owner's task, very, very difficult at times. Sometimes you may feel that you're not getting through to the citizens in terms of trying to, rid the country of this scourge of this crime wave that we are currently experiencing in Trinidad and Tobago, because we are affected in Tobago as well, even though we think that Trinidad is the island with all the crime that's happening. Sometimes I may want to go to Trinidad for entertainment or for medical reasons, and I'm scared to go because you may think that you may be someone in the wrong place at the wrong time in that sense. But we can see the work that you guys are doing. For me personally, it's not frustrating, but some people believe that the timing sometimes has been wrong in that sense. But then again, crime happens anytime.
Anytime.
So we appreciate all the hard work. You guys are like superheroes to us citizens in trying to keep us safe. So thank you so much, Mr. Kirk, for being with us here to this morning. Of course, giving us your regular updates in terms of policing here in Tobago, and we appreciate it greatly. So members of the public, they are not here to intimidate. They are here to protect and serve as they have sworn to do. So please cooperate. Please cooperate. And they aren't in white shirts, yeah? They're in blue. They're in blue. Yes, so guys, thank you so much for being with us here on Good Morning Tobago. In fact, to make up this television, of course, bringing all the issues to you. We're going to throw it over to Candice Jackson, of course. Tobago Notes. Yes, thank you. And of course, go out there and support the Commonwealth Youth Games. Thank you so much.